So theta is angle of attack plus the flight path angle. So it follows directly that a plane positioned horizontally, travelling in a horizontal direction, with this being your reference line to the horizon, has a 0 pitch attitude. A 0 plus 0 equals 0. Bella, number 4. That one. Obviously in gliding flight, i.e. there's no thrust after the initial launch, the glider will have no forward thrust. So we'll be heading down to the earth due to gravity. The angle of attack is still positive. However, the pitch attitude, theta, is... I've screwed that up completely. Shall we try again? The angle of attack is positive here, and yet the angle of the flight path is negative. Therefore, the pitch attitude will turn out to be negative. So firstly, launch speed. The nearest thing I have to a standardised launcher is my 2 oldest daughters. As you can see, they're almost exactly the same height and build, so although we have no way of measuring the specific launch velocities, they've thrown hundreds of identical paper planes with different forces, and we've plotted the results on a graph. Bella, where's the graph? The paper planes travelled from just a few centimetres with 0 force to anything up to 6 metres with a big force. Unsurprisingly, these results produced a linear launch velocity over distance travelled graph. Jade and Rosie will now demonstrate the difference between launching with near 0 velocity and high velocity. Jade. There you go. Well done. The second thing we looked at was the effect of changing the elevator deflection. Now, a lot of people will assume that elevation changes the pitch attitude, as an elevator contributes to making the plane go up and down. It does, but it's not correct what they say, because what the elevator actually does is alter the angle of attack. This in turn does affect the pitch attitude, but not directly. Again, we've thrown hundreds of identical paper planes with the back end folded upwards and downwards at varying angles, and have concluded that next to each other. Concluded that a very small upward elevation increases the distance travelled the most. Anything else shortened it considerably. In some cases, we actually had negative distances recorded. Bella, put them next to it there. Good girl. With large positive and large negative deflections, as you can see where I've put the crosses, the planes actually inverted, came back on themselves and ended up behind their starting point. The 3 girls are now going to throw paper planes, one with 0 elevation